This is a disaster for the Dodgers. The Dodgers once again blow a crucial game against the Arizona D-backs, and the bullpen once again is the reason for that. We get into all that in this edition of Dodgers Digest. Hey, this is Mike Nelson. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I want to thank the over 8,000 of you who have subscribed already. Myself and Brad J. We bring you everyday Dodger content, 365 days of the year. We continue into the off season, so make sure to keep it tuned here to the channel. But yeah, I mean the Dodgers really blew this game. This was a bad loss against Arizona last night, 5-4 in a game where the Dodgers looked like they had this one, right? I mean up 4-0, basically cruising, you would say. And a lot of that had to do with the big performance from Shohei Ohtani, right? Ohtani has looked basically unhittable his last couple starts. Almost had a no-hitter last game. Basically exited the game with a no-hitter in his last start, right? And then today gave up 5 hits and he didn't have any walks, 0 walks, 8 strikeouts. I mean, today's video was supposed to be all about Ohtani dominating the D-backs. I mean, this was basically what the video was supposed to be about. I mean, basically, Ohtani's, stellar performance, was tainted by, some bad pitching from the Dodgers bullpen, right? I mean, this was going to be Ohtani's, improving to 2-1, a big W for the Dodgers, to get that magic number down, and none of that happened, right? And the main reason why that did not happen is not because of the bats, right? I mean, Teoscar Hernández had a huge day, home run, knocked in a couple runs, 3 RBI, Ben Rotvert as well. So, I mean, basically everybody, there was a couple guys who contributed on the offense, and, that looked like it was going to be enough for the Dodgers, right? With the 4-0 lead, I mean, you would expect the World Series reigning team to get the job done with a 4-0 lead in the 7th inning, right? And that did not happen at all, right? It did not happen. Everybody in the bullpen pitched poorly today. Everybody did. Dreyer, Henriquez, Vesia, and of course, what are we going to do with this guy? Tanner Scott. 4-3 lead going into the 9th inning. Come on. I mean, you expect the Dodgers to get this done. I mean, I know the last few weeks, the last month or so, I mean, the Dodgers bullpen has been pretty bad, right? It's been a complete disaster, and that's why the Dodgers are where they're at right now. I mean, the Dodgers are only up a game and a half on San Diego right now with 5 games to go. Each team, San Diego has 4 games left. The Dodgers have 5, right? That's why it's a game and a half, right? San Diego will be closing out their series today against the Brewers at 1 o'clock Pacific time in San Diego, trying to get the sweep over Milwaukee, over the best team in the National League, of course, is, kind of just messing around there, the Brewers, because they basically, they still have a lot to play with, still trying to get that number 1 seed, but you could see the Brewers, losing 7-0 yesterday, and then even Monday, losing that game was a close one. But definitely the Brewers don't look like they're really giving their all right now, and that's why San Diego is kind of taking advantage of that. Whereas the Dodgers are facing a team in Arizona that's playing for their playoff lives. It's a completely different situation between the both series that are happening right now, one in San Diego, one in Arizona. But like I said, so the Dodgers have 5 games left. San Diego has 4 games left, and it's a game and a half. The Dodgers have the tiebreaker over San Diego, which obviously makes a big difference. There's no more tiebreaker games. But the division is not wrapped up. I think everybody has to acknowledge that. I think everybody who follows the Dodgers and follows baseball has to acknowledge that the National League West is still not wrapped up, right? I mean, especially after last night. I mean, the way the Dodgers lose that game, it definitely leaves a bit of me. Had the Dodgers closed out last night's game, magic number would be 2 right now. The Dodgers would still have a 2.5 game lead. I think they'd be in a much better position right now with San Diego only having 4 games left. But this still leaves the door a little bit open for San Diego, right? I mean, you have to, it leaves them a little bit open, right? I mean, if San Diego wins this afternoon and the Dodgers lose again, it's going to be, a half-game lead. And then tomorrow, the Dodgers lose again, then it's tied up. So, I mean, it's still very close. I mean, it can get close. If the Dodgers don't take care of business today and tomorrow, things are going to get very, close in the National League West going into the last weekend up in Seattle. So, I think the Dodgers, Blake Snell on the mound tonight. I mean, this is like, you got to find a way to get the W today. You got to win. I mean, this is a very important game for the Dodgers today in Arizona. And, of course, you're going to be watching that game from San Diego as well, hoping that the Brewers can avoid the sweep and get that magic number to 2, right, before tonight's game. The magic number could be 2 at the start of tonight's game, right, if San Diego loses. Dodgers won't be able to clinch the National League West today. That's not going to be able to, can't happen now because the magic number's 3. But it can happen, say, tomorrow if the results go their way, or it can happen, of course, on Friday up in Seattle. You got to try to lock up this division as soon as possible, right? I mean, I think that's got to be the goal of the Dodgers. Let's get this division wrapped up soon. Thursday or Friday, and Saturday, Sunday, the Dodgers play with, whatever. They take, give some guys some days off, give Ohtani a day off, which I think would be super important because the Dodgers have to start another series on Tuesday. So, yeah, I mean, just get some time off for these guys and wrap up the National League West because I think the Dodgers really need to get this division. I don't know if falling to a wild card spot is really going to do the team any good. Sure, they could still go to the World Series. Can't write them off completely. But it's just the momentum, the Dodgers being in first place all year long. If they were to somehow collapse in the last week and allow San Diego to win the division, it would be catastrophic. Now, the way the bullpen has been going, it's not been good. Tanner Scott has been a complete disaster. Leads the league in blown saves and, the highest paid reliever. It's just absolutely crazy the Dodgers are in this situation with Tanner Scott. And the way it's going, I just don't see how, I don't know how Tanner Scott is wearing a Dodger uniform next year. I mean, if he doesn't do something extraordinary in the playoffs, I don't think we're going to see Tanner Scott with the team next year. I really think the Dodgers are going to trade him. The way this season is gone, I just don't see how they bring him back. I think somebody will take him, but just so many bad outings for Scott. And the Dodgers are just, it's been bad, right? And it was a bad loss yesterday. And you just hope the Dodgers bounce back somehow today because they really need to get this win tonight. I think this is the most important game in the Dodgers seasons today. If they don't get this win and San Diego wins, then it's going to be close. And then Thursday becomes even more important, right? It becomes even more important Thursday to try to get it back to a game. But let's take it a day by day. Let's hope the Brewers can find a way to beat San Diego this afternoon. And yeah, Dodgers got to get the W tonight. As always, make sure to subscribe, and let's go Dodgers.